tiny as hell.
Such a small thing. Thankfully, there's no tiny garland.
Garland.
Garland. No, that's a different minion that we won't be getting for a while. All right,
Big hand.
let us continue.
All right.
Mr. Lieutenant.
The elder Seedseer will wish to hear of your experiences firsthand. Pray return to Gridania and make directly for the Lotus Stand. The Conjurer at Nafika's altar will be expecting you. Fare you well, you two.
Goodbye, Mordecai McMeans. May we meet again later. Like, next week or something.
I'm ready to run.
Even with your faster run speed, you cannot outrun my SSD. And time. Thank you everyone for coming to my AGDQ run. We'll see you next year.
Not even in Gridania yet.
That is the power of whatever the fucking SSD is. I don't know. Hard drive within a hard drive.
How do I get there again? I go up this way.
Oh, are you actually running here?
I don't know. I don't remember.
You could take the Aetherial!
To where?
The Conjurer's Guild!
Conjurer's Guild.
Mega Lamp. Okay, that's a name.
In we go.
Man, we left here when it was morning, and now we're back after the sun has set. Wow, you guys just haven't moved at all, huh? Okay.
You are returned to us, dear friend, and none the worse for bearing the heavy burden which I did press upon you. Most glad am I of this. I am informed that your efforts to negotiate a peace with Lord Ramu ended in conflict. Pray tell me, what befell?
He challenged us to a fistfight.
Ramu made trial of you? I fear there is truth to his claim. It is the darkness within us that attracts the darkness without. It cannot be denied that misfortune follows man. For evidence, one need only look to the conflict brewing in Cartano, or to the rising flood of refugees. Our shared struggle against the Empire should have served to seal our union. Yet the ties which bind the Alliance strain under the weight of gross self-interest. As the scars of the calamity begin to fade, so too does our sense of common purpose. Yet now is scarce the time to forget our shared responsibility. If this new-sprung realm is to survive beyond its infancy, it must needs be nurtured by all. Eorzea must be as one, yet I fear that dream is still far off. On behalf of the people of Gridania and the elementals both, I thank you for all that you and your fellow scions have done. Full oft have I been compelled to look to you for aid of late, and offered all too little in return. As leader of this nation, I shall endeavor to prove a more worthy ally to your cause henceforth.
Damn right you haven't.
Lord Ramu has departed, yet the keening of this ill wind grows no less insistent. Voices of the forest, pray speak and I shall listen. What unseen evil begets this unease in my heart?
That's still not as not worrying at all, girl. What do you mean by that?
Alright, Popple, the Pope Limo.
Pope Lima?
Pope Yemo. Thus ends another daunting mission, eh, you two? I'd hope Lord Ramu could be persuaded with words alone, but nonetheless I can only admire the adroitness with which he responded to the Primal's sudden challenge. And it seems that Urianger too was pleased with the outcome. What say you two? Shall we gather back at the Rising Stones and ponder the lessons of the day? Back to the Rising Stones!
Let's go stack some stones on top of each other, make them rise. Wow! That's how that works, right? We're just making a can. Maybe I should wait until you load in, actually. There you are.
I bloated in.
Bloated?
Bloated.
Belated loading, also known as bloating.
Floating.
Alright, Minfilia.
Moinfoilia.
What have you got to say for us for good work?
Welcome back, you two. Word of your momentous encounter with Lord Ramu precedes you. I would fain share news of mine own, but Urianger's discoveries must take precedence. Upon witnessing your defeat of the Lord of Levin, our learned companion was struck with a profound insight regarding the nature of the Asian's immortality. Let us assemble and discuss his observations together. Okay.
Everyone's here.
Please be voiced.
If everyone is ready, let us begin. Urianger, the floor is yours.
Are you ready to learn?
Yeah.
As all here assembled now know, in its final hours as our Order's headquarters, the waking sands did play host to a most unexpected visitor. I speak of the Asian clad in white, Elidibus. Unwelcome though his presence was, his words that day did serve to confirm a truth long suspected, that the Asians are eternal beings, to whom physical destruction is as a temporary inconvenience.
In the intervening time, Urianger and I have striven to discover a means by which the Asians might more permanently be slain.
And 'tis my belief that we have found the thread that will allow us to unravel the twisted skein of their existence. In the moments prior to Leviathan's most recent manifestation, the Sahagin elder who summoned him was observed to undergo some manner of ascension. The etheric readings taken by Yashtola at the time of this transfiguration have proven
I'm sorry,
most
Yashtola?
Yashtola. That's not how it's pronounced.
The disruption to the flow of ether was sudden and dramatic. So tangible was the agitation, I scarce had need of my goggles.
The significance of Yashtola's readings might better be understood in the context of mine own, taken at the instant of the Lord of Levin's demise. Unlike the Primal, the Sahagin was not subject to etheric dissipation.
Before discussing our new discoveries, it may benefit us all to recall what we know of etheric behavior.
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding, we're learning.
Yeah.
Let us begin at what some might call the end. When we who dwell in the material realm die, our spirits dissolve into the flow of ether and are returned to the ethereal realm. In turn, the restless energy which suffuses that plane streams back into our world, giving rise to new life.
'Tis as the heavens did decree, the way of all mortal souls. Twixt this world and the next do the ethereal currents swirl, bearing the very essence of life. Thus doth the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth continue unabated.
Primals behave somewhat differently. In order to manifest and then maintain a physical presence in this realm, they must consume vast quantities of ether, most often in the form of crystals. Though they may seem to live, their flesh is but ether given shape. Thus, a defeated primal leaves behind no broken corpse. Rather, the essence of its form seeps back into the land whence it came, and the energy of its shattered spirit is called back to the ethereal realm.
And there it waiteth, till next the prayers of the faithful do draw it forth from the sea of ether, to take their offering of crystals and make for itself a new body.
Which brings us on to the third group, the so-called immortals. They exist in a manner all their own.
Quite. Even as the Sahagin Elder fell to the Admiral's musket shot, I witnessed the release of an ethereal cloud, which immediately took possession of a nearby minion.
A soul that dissipateth not upon the death of the flesh.
The secret of life everlasting, and in the claws of a Sahagin no less. But I wonder, what would happen to one of these obstinate spirits, should there be no suitable host for it to claim?
If mortal death entails a return to the ethereal realm, it seems doubtful that the soul of an immortal would venture there.
Nay, it merely withdraweth a distance, unto the shore of the ethereal sea, perchance, but no further.
Yes, it exists in neither this realm nor the next, abiding instead in the space that lies between them. The Ascians took control of Thancred by means of a crystal of darkness, an artifact which, if our theories are correct, serves as a gateway to the place I have just described.
I was hoping people had forgotten about that.
Thancred, what are you doing here in the tutorial?
I am sorry, my friend.
For a mercy, the weary road of our research hath brought us
Here in the
unto
void.
an answer.
Here in the Animaniacs teaching
Sahagin
space.
ascended to an immortal state, but he did not possess a crystal of darkness through which to flee this realm. Thus was he consumed by Leviathan. If we could entrap the spirits of defeated Ascians in like manner, and thereby deny them resurrection,
Therein lieth the path to victory. Thou art most perceptive, my lady. Only when we have trapped the bodiless soul within an ethereal prison can we hope to defeat its unnatural constancy. Thus might even an eternal paragon be consigned to oblivion.
These feats are, of course, far easier said than done. At present, we lack a viable means to entrap and extinguish an Ascian soul. Yet, I believe it to be possible. The pieces of the puzzle lie before us. We have but to put them together.
I will depart at once to convene with the sages of Sharlayan. Together shall we divine the steps by which our goals may be achieved.
I have the utmost faith in you, Archon.
Beg pardon, antecedent, but I would raise one final matter. Even now, a Sharlayan survey party seeketh to ascertain the fate of the students of Baldessian. Their findings shall soon be known to us. Though you harbor feelings of dread, I bid you surrender not to sorrow, but abide instead in hopeful prayer.
I shall, Archon. Thank you.
What the fuck is this place? Kingdom Hearts ass looking Castle Oblivion looking place.
Oh god, I'm behind.
Oh cool, this part's not voiced. I will wait for you then.
Oh yeah, fucking Castle Oblivion. Here we go.
Yeah, it's just
It's just Castle Oblivion.
it's just the tall chairs room.
Who's Aegyorm?
I don't think anyone's claimed Aegyorm.
Right, you need to write these down.
Yeah, don't worry.
The Lord of Levin is returned to the Ether, as was Leviathan before him.
Ramu's acquiescence was most intriguing.
Inferno, Vortex, Crag, Whirl, and Levin. All have now been humbled by the Bringer of Light.
The limitless potential of man. Heideland's servants grow mightier by the day.
Who was Elidibus?
Was I Elidibus?
I think you were.
Hold on, do I have... Of course, it's all the way at the end of my fucking...
Where's the doc?
Uh...
Because he was mostly talking with Menphelia, so I think you took it.
Oh, I'm Elidibus. You were supposed to be Nabrialis.
Oh, well.
Oh well. That's what we get for not looking at the doc.
Is there an actual doc you can share with me?
Yes.
We both have... Okay, we'll do that.
I thought I did. Oh, I'll do that after.
Yep.
Yet they prosper at great cost to their mistress, whose strength is all too finite. 7 times have the masses survived at the rejoining, but their souls are grown weak and wan. Wan? What is that?
Juan.
Wan? Yet even as it enervates, the ardor empowers our master. All that remains is to nurture the strength of the gifted, to forge the final key. You want to take this one?
That is the task to which we bend our every effort.
Oh no, this is supposed to be me.
Oh, bread.
Because it's bread.
It's the bread boy.
Divine seeds were ever wont to quicken in Eorzea's fertile soil. We need only lead men to the field, and by their eager hands shall a new deity arise. That which was shattered shall be made anew, and the one true God shall come again. Okay. Give me a second to fucking write these goddamn names down. I think it was just the 3 new ones.
Yes, I think so.
It was Igurm, Emerald, and Ultima. Kind of a weird, similar name there. So we have met 6 Ascians, or at least named Ascians, according to this doc. Are there 7 more? I swear to God. Alright, Menphalia. Let us continue learning. Oh no. Alright, ready whenever you are.
Alright. Ooh boy, materia.
Yeah.
Now the matter of Ramu has, for the present, been put to rest, there is something I would show you to. Paper. It is a letter of thanks, signed by the leaders of the Eorzean Alliance, acknowledging the Scion's tireless service to the realm. It mentions in particular the names of all the defeated primals. Ifrit, Titan, Garuda, good King Mogulmog XII, may his name ever be a blessing, and now Leviathan, and now Ramu.
Why'd you have to say that?
I hear good King Mogulmog XII and I have to do some kind of interjection. Needless to say, there is only one among our number to have faced them all. And though these words of gratitude were addressed to our order as a whole, I feel that they were meant for you above all others. I, too, must offer my heartfelt thanks for all that you have done. In the course of your duties, you have never once failed to answer my call to arms. You are true heroes, you two, and Eorzea is that much safer for your presence. Pray do not misunderstand me. I said safer, not safe. I know only too well that we can ill afford to lower our guard. The Ascians may be relied upon to sow chaos in this realm until such time as they are forced to stop. Why, even without their encouragement, you may be assured that man would foment strife on his own. And that is to say nothing of the beast tribes. Unless we learn to live in harmony, the primals too will return to plague us again and again and again. And yet, despite all of this, your deeds serve to inspire the people, to give them hope for a better tomorrow, and there is no greater gift. That we have the courage to strive for what might otherwise seem an impossible peace, we owe in no small part to the dangers you have faced on our behalf, and the people you have won over to our cause in so doing. Our list of enemies has ever been long, but think of the allies with whom we are now blessed. Of the sylphs of Little Solace who wish naught of conflict. Of Alize, who strives to unearth the terrible secrets of the calamity. And then there is Sid and the Fellowship of Nuer, racing to unlock the mysteries of ancient Alag that we might be spared the horror of another Ultima weapon. Of course, when speaking of our greatest allies, we must not forget those closest to us, by which I mean our fellow Scions. Thanks to their many and varied talents, our order is uniquely equipped to combat the far-reaching corruption of the Ascians, and combat it we shall.
Hello? Oh, I don't know who this would be. Your enthusiasm is truly heartwarming, antecedent. Given our embarrassing wealth of allies, I trust it will not inconvenience you unduly if I absent myself for a time.
That should be Alpha now.
Yep. Oh, of course it's Alpha now.
For now, I take it the troubles in Ul'dah no longer require your attention. There are yet some rumblings of... wrong voice. There are yet rumblings of discontent, but the air of simmering violence is largely dissipated. 'Tis to report such that I stand before you now. That, and to speak with you concerning the new organization we discussed. Ah, I have a message for you from Ahem. You recall the refugee girl? The one whose parents were missing? They were found unharmed. She wished me to pass on her thanks to you. Why, Alphino, am I to understand that you made the effort to remember the poor girl's name? I look forward to reading all about her in your report. I do hope you left nothing out. Northota, Gala, you have been away from Revenant's Toll for some time now. I believe. Might I suggest that you put the affairs of the realm to one side for the moment, and take this opportunity to reacquaint yourself with the town? Which reminds me, one of the Doman children recently inquired as to your whereabouts. Yozan was his name. I believe he has some small matter he wishes to share with you. Why not oblige him with a visit?
Time to deal with the kids. Again.
So I'm guessing, reacquaint yourself with Revenant's Toll. This is a new patch, so I'm assuming it changed.
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, Yozan. Give me 1 second.
Oh, you're in here. Oh. You're all in here. Excuse me. Yida, what are you doing? Good, I'm gonna hit you. Excuse me.
Alright. Sorry about that. Hello, Yozan. Who's Yozan? Am I Yozan?
You were Yozan. I'm looking at all the NPCs. Tataro is missing.
Well, we know who voices Tataro.
I know. Where is she? Where's my wife?
Oh wait, where is Tataro?
Yeah, I was looking at the NPCs in the Rising Stone, not on the dock.
I think I'm like, what do you mean? Like, there's a whole thing where like she talks like once, but that's the voiced bit.
Yeah.
Higiri. Thancred putting the moves on Higiri.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him. With a stick.
Just bonk him.
Yeah, the horny bonk.
Hoary boulder. A hoary bonk.
Boulder.
Boulder. Okay, anyway. Hello, Yozan.
Yozan. Ooh, big cutscene.
Look! It's Miss Northota and Miss Galala. They're back from their adventures. We heard you were off fighting primals, and that they're some of the strongest enemies you could ever face. I wish I could have seen you two in battle. Anyway, we all want to be heroes too, so we finally formed our very own Doman Adventurers Guild to protect all the Domans. Oh, do you think you could train us today, Miss Northota, Miss Galala? Maybe you could show us how you fought the primals.
What's all this commotion then?
Oh, it's Hoary Boulder!
Oh, jeez, who's gonna be who?
I will leave the decision up to you.
Ah, jeez.
Mr. Boulder and Mr. Coltonet, did you know that Miss Northota and Miss Galala are back? Miss Gala, I guess, because it's Northota.
I feel like I've been doing a lot of, like, the big Rogadin.
Alright. So it would seem. Welcome home, you two. My companion and I but recently became full members of the Scions, and I believe proper introductions have yet to be made. I am known as Hoary Boulder, and this bookish fellow is Coltonet. Though we remain largely unproven as adventurers, we have taken it upon ourselves to instruct the Doman younglings in the arts of combat. Ugh, I told you, Mr. Boulder, we are not younglings anymore, we are adventurers. We were just asking Miss Northoda and Miss Gala if they could give us some special training. I think we're ready to hunt monsters alongside them, don't you? Well, you've certainly been diligent with your drills, but I'm afraid the fiends of Mordona are still ever so slightly too dangerous for you. Like, but this is a level 50 area, like, low 40s. I have a counter-proposal. What if I were to cross swords with Northota or Gala? A demonstration of skill at arms, if you will.
Hoary, if I didn't know you better, and I do, I'd say you were merely seeking to test yourselves against some legends. Sam?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, mayhaps I am. But what matters the motive when the children stand to learn so much from the lesson? What say you? Would you consent to spar with me? I'm gonna kick your ass. Hurrah! We're to have a tournament. Come on, everyone. We must prepare our gear for an outing.
Do not try to disappoint them,
Have faith, Coltonet. I shall summon every last ounce of my strength to make of this a worthy contest. The fields to the east of town should prove suitable for our purpose. I very much look forward to our bout.
I like these two. These two are good.
He's fun so far. You're distracted. There's AI shitstorm happening with Woods of the Coast right now.
No, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I see it. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you know. A month ago they were all, oh, we will never use AI for art. And then like 3 days ago they released a promotional piece of art that was very clearly AI generated.
And I think in the same thing, they still say, like, yeah, no, this isn't AI generated. This is made by humans.
Right, they're like, it was AI elements involved with Photoshop has started including AI elements.
Yeah, it's like...
Not my favorite. You're gonna beat his ass to Warrior?
Yes.
I kind of want to find a big hammer for my Warrior.
Oh, don't worry. We got hammers. It'll take us a while.
Or maybe for my Paladin? I want a hammer for one of them. 'Twas good of you to agree to this. I trust you are ready to begin.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Damn it!
Get out of here. Get out. I said get out.
Get out of here.
Proceed.
Proceed with the fighting.
Not the fighting. Very well. Let us not keep the younglings waiting any longer.
Hoary, are you certain you wish to fight her alone? That is Gala and Northota you face.
What better way to test my mettle? Pray allow me to attempt the first round unaided. After all, 'twas this hero's legend that led me to join the Scions to begin with. Without Northota and Gala to inspire my efforts, I would not be half the warrior I am today.
Your point is well made, but remember, this is for the children's sake as well as your own. Should it appear the contest will end too swiftly, I shall add my spells to your blade work.
Hello? You haven't begun yet, have you?
Ah, damn it!
We've been guessing wrong a lot.
Yeah.
Ada? What? Who are all these people?
When I heard about your sparring match, I told everyone I could find. I thought you could use a crowd to cheer you on.
Oh, Boulder.
Yes, and there are still more to come. When I mentioned these two's name, the reaction was quite enthusiastic. Why, my own popularity seems but a sickly shade in comparison. Jesus Christ. You'd best claim victory, a bringer of light. Your burgeoning reputation is at stake.
Well, our teacher won't be beaten so easily. He's a master swordsman.
You can win, Mr. Boulder.
We shall soon see. On your guard!
Oh, the smirk. Yo, jeez. Oh god, how do I play warrior?
Oh, I've already kicked his ass.
Oh, and I just kicked him ass already. Oh no. Now we get to kick the wizard's ass. Oh no, he's back out!
Wizard time, motherfucker!
Get your black mage ass down on the ground.
Can't disappoint the younglings, eh? Well, I can. And finish him off with the ice magic. Fuck. I don't think I even let him get through all the battle.
Oh, you're already through? I just stood back up for the third time.
Let me know when you're through.
Oh my god. Oh no, he's got fucking Iron Will up. I can't hurt him. Never mind, I got through him. Dude was impervious to all attacks there for a minute there. Okay.
You have bested me. I yield. It was incredible! They beat both at the same time!
We knew you couldn't lose, you two. None can defeat the Guardians of Eorzea.
Now I see why they send you to deal with the primals. I have much work to do if I'm ever to attempt the same. Impressive as always, you two. It is ever a pleasure to witness a spectacle of your martial prowess. And judging by the smiles on these many faces, they too appreciate the hard-won strength that keeps the perils of the realm at bay. Guardian of Eorzea. Yes, that is a most fitting title. Do you recall when we first met? 'Twas at the memorial service for the Battle of Cartano. Now it was on the wagon.
Yeah, he was sleeping then. You don't remember that?
True. At the time, I was yet attempting to understand this land of Eorzea. I sought to grasp the reason why Grandfather willingly sacrificed himself to protect it. I shall speak plainly. My initial impressions were less than favorable. Dire problems abounded, and yet the effort I saw expended towards their solution was haphazard and half-hearted. I thought Eorzeans a foolish and childish people. Considering the shambles their home was in, I would not have been surprised if some had chosen to swear allegiance to Gaius and the order he proposed to enforce. The Legatus' single-minded military invasion precluded any such switching of loyalties, of course. Were it not for a desire to continue Grandfather's legacy, I would have abandoned the realm to its fate long ago. The threats were too many, the nations too self-involved and unstable.
Oh, God.
'Twas you who convinced me the salvation of Eorzea was possible.
I don't like how he has to look down at me.
He has to look up at me like crane his neck at a 90-degree. 'Twas you who taught me, through countless acts of bravery, that what my grandsire sought to preserve was not the land, nor its history, nor any single nation. It was the people, these wonderful, oft infuriating, stubborn people, that suffer blow after blow only to drag themselves back to their feet to face another day. Though he never put such feelings into words, I believe Grandfather's admiration for his inextinguishable courage grew into a fervent wish. A wish to aid Eorzea and its inhabitants in charting a course for the future. A wish that has now become my own. I, too, will endeavor to take up the mantle of Guardian of Eorzea and champion these people who toil towards a better world. Our cause, however, is not a simple one. The troubles that plague us are of a scale that cannot be solved by the scions of the Seventh Dawn alone. No, what is needed to tackle the roots of our primal threat, and effectively counter the schemes of the Ascians, is a new, expanded organization that operates beyond the limitations of nations and borders. If you would aid me in building such an organization, then pray let us continue this discussion back within the walls of the Rising Stones. Isn't that what the Scions are supposed to be?
No, the Scions were more just focused on primal threats.
Okay. Looking at the tower, I don't like that. Don't like looking at the
I mean, it's the only, big thing around here, not including the giant corpse behind us.